I don't know why this is just hitting me so hard. I like just had to take a shower because clinical starts tomorrow, and it's like I emailed the dean and I haven't heard back from her, and it's just like hitting all over again. Like tomorrow I'm waking up for clinical, and it's just like, why? It freaking sucks. Like, just this whole thing is a mess, and I just can't believe this, like, is happening to me. And I know that stupid saying, like, stop asking why and just start asking, like, what this is teaching you. The only thing that this is teaching me is that it really freaking hurts to fail. It just seems like I hope in 6 months I'm like laughing at this, but I'm gonna be done March. I'm gonna be done I'm gonna literally be done the week after residency starts, and it's like, why? And then from March I have all of April, all of May, all of June, and all of July. That's 4 months of sitting around working as a tech after I graduate nursing school. It's just like, I just can't stop being sad about it. Like, it just sucks. And I know it's like, get over it, but it's just different, I think, when you have like your job and everything lined up and it's like graduation. Like, it just hits different because it's like, how do you freaking make it all this way and then like this is where it ends for you? Oh, I just like wouldn't wish this mental stress on quite literally anybody. So I just finished reorganizing my bathroom and getting ready. I'm going to be heading to the studio. I haven't heard back from the dean, so I kind of am just like, okay, it's like so great, just literally repeating a whole quarter for fun. Yeah, if I talk about it anymore, I'm probably gonna start crying. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the studio tonight and teach, and I have someone covering my classes through the rest of March, and yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. It's like, obviously I'm gonna extern, I know that. After that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna just like take a break. I don't know if they're gonna let me keep externing. I don't know if I'm gonna have to like go to PRN. Or just like take time off from like March until July, like when I start, and just get a job someplace else. Like, I really don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. I am just trying to prepare myself because I feel like tomorrow's gonna be so awkward. There's only one person in my clinical group who was in like my original cohort with me. So I guess it'll be nice to kind of like have a familiar face. And yeah, it's kind of the vibe. I'm literally trying to like stop crying, but it's just, I don't know, you guys probably think I'm being so dramatic. And if that's the case, I'm sorry, but I am, in fact, dramatic. So this is very on brand for me. But yeah. Contrary to popular belief, like, this sucks. Like, being sad 24/7 sucks. Like, I hate it. I think it's just like kind of rude though, like on the dean. Like, dude, my life's falling apart, so if you want to just like take 10 seconds to email me like back, I'd appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, The studio is honestly in one of like the worst places in terms of like the road and how to get there. I like places that have lights for me to turn at. So I just got done with dance. I'm feeling pretty good. I definitely feel a lot better after getting out and getting my studio on for a little bit. It was a pretty good night. Everyone was pretty well behaved. I did kind of like freak out. That is the one thing I feel like I kind of do get that now that I'm like a teacher. Sometimes it's really hard to like, the student just like said something that just triggered me immensely and I wanted to just lose it because I'm like, oh my God, like if I'm gonna be here showing up for you, you better be showing up for me. And it's just so frustrating right now because I feel like, you know, I feel very passionately like about my students. I feel like I would do anything for them, and it's just like so frustrating when like it's just annoying. So I did kind of like yell at them, but they honestly deserved it because they weren't behaving. And yeah, now I'm on my way home and then I'm gonna get to sleep because I have clinical in the morning. I messaged my clinical instructor. She's not teaching clinical anymore. She's teaching something else. She's teaching, I forget what she's teaching now. She's teaching these other classes, but she'll be on campus tomorrow. She told me to email these 2 other people because I never heard back from the dean. And it's kind of just like frustrating because now I'm like showing up and like having to do stuff for classes. I mean, hey, if I go to this clinical and everything gets sorted out and I never have to go back, like slay. But I kind of just feel like it's over. But she said tomorrow she will be on campus and she's going to talk to someone on behalf of me. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to clinical. Okay, I need you guys to feed my delusion, okay? I just got done with my first day of clinical, and like tell me if I need to like let it go or if this is like a sign from God that it's not over. So I had pretty much lost hope, okay? Yesterday, I cried like all day. I'm like, there's absolutely no way this is working out for me. Like, I'm definitely repeating this entire quarter. It is what it is. Well, my clinical instructor last quarter, who's been kind of helping me navigate this entire situation and just like the stress of it all, she was at campus today, and I was like, well, I have clinical today, so I'm screwed. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to meet with the dean. Like, it's over. I show up to clinical today, and 2 hours into clinical, we are told we have to leave because we're not approved to be at the clinical site, and we need to segue to campus. And I'm like, oh my God, like that sucks. Okay, so then I'm like, okay, going to campus. I'm like, that's kind of crazy, but I'm like, it doesn't matter anyway because the dean is like stuck in winter weather. Like, she's not gonna make it back today. Well, then it doesn't even matter because the dean's not gonna make it back today. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever, that's fine. Well, my clinical instructor from last quarter is like, well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go talk to the program director and just whatever, off record. Like, okay, slay. Well, then she's like, come and meet me. So I go and I meet her, and she's like, the program director said to set up an email and meet with the dean. And the only time that the dean is able to meet is, well, not the only time, but she's got an opening tomorrow before class. I'm like, what are the chances that this is like happening, that this is like real? So I'm like freaking out because I think, like, even though I lost hope, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have lost hope yet, because why did our clinical group not get approved? Why did I end up back on campus? How is it that I have a meeting with the dean tomorrow and like it's before I have to show up for comp? And like today was a short day. It's literally like we got done at 3. We're supposed to be done at 6:30. I wasn't gonna get home till 7:30. And now I'm just like gonna go on this run, and I'm just going to like live in La La Land that tomorrow when she meets me in person after my email and the comp, and my teacher kept saying, she's like, stress the first exam, ask her to give you any comp exam, sit down and take it, and just
tell her. And I'm like, why are you feeding my delusion? And then she texts me and she's like, good luck. And like, I don't know how to explain it, you guys, but like, if it was over, it'd be freaking over, and it's not over until it is over. It's not over until I'm not sitting at that graduation. I don't freaking care. I'm just like losing my mind trying to stay like positive. But I was like so sad today, and now I'm not, because I'm like, oh my God, like I'm gonna have the opportunity tomorrow to really like advocate for myself. And my teacher read my email and she's like, this is so exquisitely written, like I just don't understand how this like doesn't work out for you. And she's like, I would be doing everything that you're doing, and like just go in there. And so tomorrow, that's what I'm gonna do. Wish me freaking luck. I'm trying to hold out hope, and I'm just praying that it works out for me. I low-key have been a little out of practice, and I'm not wearing the right bra for this, so it's hurting a bit, and it's very windy and very cold. So this is turning into a speed walk home because I'm having chest pain and I need some freaking nitro. So I just got home. It is 5:30, so what I think I'm gonna do is just chill for a second. I think later tonight when my boyfriend gets home, he's gonna help me scheduling my fingerprints, because regardless of what happens tomorrow, I still have to have them done. So I think we're gonna do that tomorrow at 9:45. And then, I don't know, probably after that, we'll just go to like where school is and maybe like get lunch or something at one of our favorite spots, and then I'll go in for my meeting. I want to be early. I don't know what I'm going to wear tomorrow to my meeting, because I want to like dress up a little bit, but I don't want to, like, some of my clothes are not like inappropriate, but like I don't want to go wearing like jeans and like ripped to jeans. So I don't know what I'm going to wear yet, but we shall see. I might just wear jeans and like a sweater or something. We'll have to feel the vibe out. But anyway, I think tonight for dinner I might do, we have like meals prepped, but I'd rather save those for lunch, even though like I said, I'm pretty sure tomorrow we'll just go out for lunch. But tonight I might make something different. I might do steak and roasted potatoes. Well, we're gonna do that on Saturday, I think. I don't know, I might make it tonight. Or I might make like turkey tacos or taco bowls. What is up, you guys? It is Thursday morning. I'm freaking so tired. I have a lab later today and I have to work again tonight. So I'm gonna go home and soak up my 3 hours because that's all I'm getting. It's like freezing cold. I'm trying to warm my car up right now. So I don't know where I left off. I'm not sure if I ever updated you guys on my conversation with the dean. I don't think I did, but I met with the dean yesterday and it was very interesting. I don't want to say I'm like holding out hope, because I'm kind of past the point of holding out hope for not having to just be brutally exhausted for 12 weeks while I go through the motions of this class again. But I'm gonna hear back next week at some point regarding like the decision that is made about the questions, and we'll kind of go from there. But I talked to my friend at work today and I got some really good feedback and like advice about like worst case scenario, like what if I don't, you know, what happens? Am I really gonna have to wait until July? So I'm feeling a little bit better about that situation. But either way, I have 2 more shifts. I was floated to Nikki last night, so I didn't work on my floor and it was pretty good. Tonight, I don't know what will happen. There's so many of us on right now because they're offering what's called CIP pay, so you get paid extra to pick up. And then typically, like if you pick up, you get floated. I'm not really like sure why I got floated, because I'm scheduled to work these shifts. I'm not getting the CIP for them, which is annoying, but yeah. Anywho, so I'm on my way home. I'm gonna just shower really quick because I want to be warm, and then I'm going to sleep for 3 hours-ish, and then get ready to go to lab, and then from lab, come home. I'm gonna leave lab early, change, and yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna talk to my lab professor and just be like, you know, I have to work tonight, so is it okay if I sneak out a little bit early? And I saw her yesterday, and I think she'll be pretty understanding, especially if I tell her, because she was really worried about like what was gonna happen with my job too. So if I just tell her like, you know, I need to like leave early, they're willing to like work with me, but like, you know, I worked last night and I have to work tomorrow, so can I just dip a little early? And then I'll just dip a little early. Getting ready for my second shift of the week at the hospital. I'm on my way there now, and I'm honestly in like the world's most awful mood. I'm just like not in the mood to deal with any of this again. Like, I am going to be so freaking exhausted. Like, I don't have a single day off after this Sunday for 90 days. Like, and I'm so freaking sick and tired of people acting like that is not that long. Like, I can do it. Like, yeah, I can do it. I can do anything for 90 days. It's not that I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Like, I already did this. Like, I already grinded for 2.5 years. I don't want to do that again. And I'm just angry because it's like, I just feel like I am screaming at the world and nobody is freaking listening to me, and I'm just I'm just so exhausted. Like, I'm trying to stay positive and find the silver linings and be like, oh, you know, today, like, I'm almost at my last end, like my last 2 shifts of this floor, and you know, like my last experience on the floor, like on this floor, hasn't been that great. So it's like, ever since I switched, like, thank God. But like, and then I just get angry again because it's like, I had to work, I had to go to school on Wednesday. I've been at school every single day this week. Sim on Tuesday, then I went to school on freaking Wednesday, had my meeting with the dean. Then I went to work, then I came home, then I slept for 3 hours, then I went to work. Then I came home from work, slept for 3 hours, went to lab, came home, got ready for work. I'm going to work, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna go home, sleep for 3 hours, get back up, go to class, go to work again tomorrow night, and then on Saturday have to be at the studio all freaking day long. And it's like, I don't want to be miserable. Like, I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to have like a bad like couple of weeks. But it's like, I'm already exhausted. Like, I can already tell that I'm exhausted because it's like, this week has taken everything. Like, I'm so tired of being stressed out. And it's like, over what? Like, all of this stress just because I have to freaking go through the motions again of all of this BS with this stupid class. Like, it just drives me up a freaking wall. And I wish I wasn't so emotional about every freaking thing that happens in my life. But like, Jesus. So anyway, I'm just not in a good mood at all today. Happy Friday. I called our nursing supervisor today to see if I could be called off from my shift because all I've been doing is floating. And I'm obviously like on my way to my shift. So, and I'm floating. I've got to be honest, like, it's just not a good time right now. Like, the hottest man on the planet is about to walk through that door. That door. Not the dark one, this one. Wait for it. Did you see my picture I sent you?
Yeah, there was nothing there.
Yes, there was. Happy Sunday. Sunday is the new Monday. It is the new start of the week. I am currently on my way to my second shift ever in the PICU. I officially transitioned over into my nurse externship. externship role. I had orientation last week, which I didn't really film because last week was kind of a lot. There was still a lot going on, very emotionally draining week. I definitely tomorrow need to bring you guys up to speed with what the heck has been going on with like school, because I feel like I kind of just completely neglected to finish that story, but it's been ongoing, so I'm kind of like at the place where I'm just waiting for resolution, whatever that looks like, to disclose like what happened and all of that stuff. But I will fill you guys in tomorrow once I wake up, and you know, we've got a lot of we have a mega reset coming tomorrow. But yeah, so last night was my very first night in the PICU, and it's really exciting. So the externship is very similar to like clinical, I would say, but it's nice because you get privileges. And I mean, depending on where you go to school, this might not be new, but for me it's new to like have privileges to chart and be able to document things and do like assessments and things of that sort. So that's been really exciting because I didn't really do that like at all during nursing school, and I did that a lot yesterday. So had one patient yesterday to start the night, but then we ended up getting an admission around 3:30 in the morning, so that was really good. But it was honestly a really great shift. I was kind of nervous about starting in the PICU. I wasn't really sure what to make of it, and everyone was like, it's going to be very overwhelming. I feel like a lot of people have a very negative perception of the ICU. I also feel like the ICU is very personality driven, and I feel like my personality, one of the reasons I wanted to go into the ICU is I just feel like being a little bit more like assertive and kind of wanting to be like a little bit more autonomous and just, you know, have like, I just think my personality fits really well into the PICU, and I feel like that just, you know, I feel like, I don't know, I was like nervous I wasn't going to do well because everyone was kind of telling me like the PICU is really scary and starting out is scary, and it is scary. But I didn't leave my shift being like, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed, like I have no idea like what to do. It was kind of just like, we were just always moving, which I love, and we were busy, and I feel like I was picking up on things really quickly. And I don't know, despite everything that's been happening with my last quarter of school, I am really, really happy that we had the quarter that we did, because I just feel like being in a comprehensive quarter, it just really mentally prepares you well for like when you pass your NCLEX and then you're like out on the floor. Obviously I haven't taken my NCLEX. There's a whole story there, I'll fill you guys in, but yeah, it went really good, and I'm super excited to go back. I don't know if we're gonna have both patients again, because like they didn't pair a day shift with both patients, because one of them I think is a little bit more involved. Like we were really, really busy once we got that admission. I was really tired yesterday because I didn't sleep, and then today I barely got any sleep. I think I slept for 4 hours before I had to wake up, and then I had to go teach. I had a private today, and then I came back and I just stayed awake because I had to do some ATI stuff. And yeah, so I don't know, I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep, but thankfully tomorrow I'm off, and then I don't have to go back until Wednesday night. So, but I figured I'd just bring you guys along because this is technically my first full week in the PICU, and obviously it's going to be a very long week with school and everything. But yeah, so we're going to go there tonight. I obviously can't really like film that much at the actual hospital, really like at all, anything at the hospital, but fill you guys in, keep you updated. Tons of content is on the way, and I'm really excited to be sharing like what feels like the next part of my journey with you guys. It looks a little bit different than we imagined. It's been a lot more stressful than I ever anticipated and imagined, but nonetheless we made it. And so I don't know, I'm excited. It's good, and I've just been like, this week I'm just feeling a little bit happier, I'm feeling a little bit better, I'm feeling a little bit more at peace with like the situation. And you know, things just take time sometimes, but anywho. All right, well, it's getting progressively darker out, so I will see you guys later.